Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to the Battle for Wesnoth campaign, Heir to the Throne. In our last episode, we completed scenario number 9, which involved us coming into contact with 3 undead liches and their corresponding undead forces, and boy, that was a tough battle. We were basically besieged on 3 fronts. So from the south here, you can see this lich is actually still alive. We weren't able to get the kill there, but we had forces coming at us from the south. We had them coming from the lich that was occupying this castle to the east, and then we also had a lich to the north who was sending forces down that way. So we were sandwiched right in the middle of all of that, and we held out. We were able to get the kill on the east lich and the northern lich, but sadly we couldn't quite get the finish on the third lich in time. We only had 12 turns to do it. But we did do a great job of surviving, keeping our most powerful units alive, and even leveling some of them up. Like, we now have a second Mage of Light, which is fantastic. All in all, I think it went very well, and we'll just take a quick look at the statistics to kind of back that up. You can see here that I really only lost, of note, 1 Elvish hero, and I believe that was the Elvish hero that wasn't loyal. So the rest of the units were all level 1 sacrificial units that I had to kind of use that way. But I'm really glad that I didn't lose any of my more powerful units, and it really only cost me a single hero, Elvish hero, that is. Now, before I jump into Scenario 10, I did just want to give a quick shout-out to Oni Rusnin, who left a comment on the previous episode. Oni had mentioned that the Chocobones, which we encountered in that last scenario, and again, just to refresh everybody's memory, these are the mounted undead units that have charge, kind of similar to my cavalry units here, meaning that they do that extra damage when they unleash their lance attack. But of course, that also means they take extra damage as well. What Oni is mentioning is that the Chocobones have a very high chance to actually kill some of your high-level units when they first make contact at night. And I was very, very fortunate, very lucky that that didn't happen. And I really couldn't agree more with Oni there. I'm so thankful that I didn't end up losing any of my best units. And again, I think a lot of it was luck, and some of it was, perhaps maybe a little bit of strategy. But overall, I'm going to take it either way. I'm just very happy that that went well. So without any further ado, let's jump into scenario number 10. Gryphon Mountain. What is this place? That is one big mountain. That is the fabled Gryphon Mountain. Gryphon Mountain? Maybe we could steal some eggs from the Gryphons and train the young to be flying mounts. Would that work, Delfador? We can try to do that, but we must be careful. To disturb the Gryphons could prove dangerous, and yet such mounts could help us greatly later. Whatever we do, we must pass by this place. Well, let's start climbing the mountain. All right, here we are, scenario number 10, Gryphon Mountain. Our victory condition is to defeat the enemy leader, and our bonus objective is to defeat the Mother Gryphon before the enemy does. And this is considered a special bonus. So I'm assuming if we are able to get the kill on the Mother Gryphon before our opponent, that means we're going to have access to potentially Gryphon-mounted units going forward, which would be excellent. Our defeat conditions are the death of Konrad, the death of Delfador, the death of Kalenz, or if our turns run out and we have 21 turns, we're going to have the gold carryover in effect with an early finish bonus if we are able to do that. All right. So I forgot to mention, but at the end of scenario 9 there, they had mentioned that we were going to be heading north. So presumably that's how we've gotten to Gryphon Mountain. You saw on the map there, it looked like we went north a little bit as we're trying to escape the forces of Queen Ashevere that are hunting us down at this point, making that very, very difficult. So let's take a look at the map here. You can see that it's a bit of a bowling alley, meaning it's very narrow. We have quite a few villages that are neutral, so that's going to be excellent as it's going to hopefully provide us with some decent income to start things off. Now, if we scroll up here, yeah, lots of neutral villages. Okay, and here are the Gryphons. We've got Sleeping Gryphons. They're level 2 unit with a strong melee attack. And then we've got the Mother Gryphon, again with the same attack. So this is the unit we have to try to kill. In more villages. And then we've got a general who is a lawful human unit, presumably the leader of my enemy, I guess. This is the enemy commander that I have to kill. It's interesting that it's a lawful unit, though, just a regular human, but probably part of the military serving the queen. So I guess this is what we're going to have to fight. And of course, we have to also try to beat this army to the Gryphon mother so that we can get access to those eggs and potentially have Gryphons to ride later. Now, the big trick, though, is you can see that they're actually a fair bit closer, I would say, than we are. So we're going to have to think about this. So we want to capture as many of these villages as we can, that's for sure. One thing we could do is send Delfador straight north right off the hop. Unfortunately, Kalenz can't quite make it to this village. So I think what we'll do is we'll head over like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to think about bringing in units that are going to be able to get through the mountains easily and make it to the Gryphons. Probably units that have a good ranged attack, I think, just given that we're up against, as you can see here, units that don't have a ranged attack. So our magic users and probably some of our elves are going to be the best for this, I'm thinking. So like our sharpshooter would be excellent here. So let's, and our avenger would also be pretty good. So let's grab our sharpshooter. Can also grab our avenger. And now let's also think about maybe getting our mages of light going as well, given that they are loyal, or one of them's loyal anyway, and that magic is going to be helpful. You know what? Let's grab our red mage as well. There we go. And then next round we'll, or next turn I should say, we'll recruit more units. So let's head up there, grab that. Very good. That's going to do it for our first turn. Oh, and look at this. It appears that we are not the only ones interested in this mountain. Once again, the queen opposes us. Quickly, men, onward. So if we scroll up and look here, you can see that the human commander has recruited some ogres, and we also have those sneaky duelist units that have skirmisher, meaning they can bypass your zones of control from your units as you're attempting to form like a fighting line. This is going to be very tough, actually. You can see these ogres are quite strong. They have a lot of health and they hit pretty hard. They're neutral as well, meaning they don't really, doesn't matter whether it's day or night. Many of these other units are lawful, and the swordsman, the duelist. So going to be interesting since many of our units are lawful as well. Of course, our elves are neutral, so that may actually help us out. So let's just go as far north as we can with all of our units. Move Konrad back down so we can recruit additional troops. And then we'll start moving our magic users up. I think with Kalenz, we don't really want to focus too much on grabbing additional villages. I think we want to get him into the fight. So let's head north. And then, you know what? One thing we could do is we could recall our mounted units. So let's grab our knight and our paladin and have them capture some villages over here. And then in the meantime here, let's see. Probably want to grab another mage of light, I'm thinking. And then we are starting to run a little low on gold, so probably just trying to see who would be best. I'm thinking probably the ranger, the hero, and the fugitive would be good. Now, since we're low on gold, let's go with our ranger, just given that we have... Actually, no, I lied. Let's go with the hero. And the reason for that is we want a unit that's loyal, so we're reducing the amount of upkeep while we're still trying to capture more villages. So, you know what? Delfador can hop over and grab this village. There we go. Okay, we're going to end it there. So, again, we're really just racing to try to get... Oh, my gosh, look at the ground those ogres can cover. We really have to get to the Gryphon, the mother Gryphon, as quick as we can. So let's see. Can we just keep on trucking? Yes, we can. Sharpshooter can head north and grab that village. And we're just going to keep moving as far as we can, grabbing villages along the way. Really, we're just trying to get in there so we can put the hurt on them. The Gryphons, that is. And our cavalry can head over. Oh, and look at this. Yeah, we can definitely... So we'll go like this and like that. Move our hero north. There we go. Okay, we're in the positive income, so that's great. Now let's think about who else we might want to bring back. So I had mentioned our fugitive. Maybe we'll hold off on the fugitive just until we have a little more gold. Let's grab the ranger first. Just given that the ranger is at least loyal. Although, you know what? Yeah, let's, now that I think about it, let's just grab the fugitive as well. And then for now, it'll be a little while till we have enough gold to be able to do anything else with. So I think that actually works out pretty well. We'll probably just leave Konrad there so we can recruit more troops. I think that's probably the best plan. Okay, so thankfully the ogres aren't going directly for the Gryphon, but soon enough they'll be charging in. That duelist is heading there too. Yikes. Yeah, this is very challenging. Okay, it's turning into night. We'll grab that village. We can grab this village. There's one down in the corner there, although it's going to be tricky to get to. Might have to just ignore that one. All right, and here we go. We're just going to go as far north as we can. Really, we want to get into the fight. This Mage of Light can go up there. Delfador can start heading into the mountains, as can Kalenz, our Elvish High Lord. I forgot to mention, but yeah, we got him to level 3 in the last scenario, which is very, very good. Quite excited about that. Our Avenger can head north. Our Sharpshooter as well. And then I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I forgot about our hero. So the hero can advance. And that should do it, and we'll continue to save our gold for a few more turns until we have enough to recruit somebody else. Okay, yikes. So those sleeping griffins wake up, become rampant Grook. Thankfully, that's at least drawing the attention of my enemy's units. Because as soon as they get to that Mother Gryphon, I suspect that just with the overwhelming numbers, they're going to make short work of it. Oh, and isn't that frustrating, coming out to attack me? It's going to make things a little bit more complicated, sadly. Okay, well, I need to just try to step around this, I think, really. Can't let my units get kind of hung up here, really. So, let's see. Yeah, none of the units here are... I was trying to see if I could get a unit that's not already at its max kind of phase. As in, you know, once it hits level 3, you see the experience becomes purple. That means that that unit can't be evolved any further, but can still level up, of course. So what we could do with the Sharpshooter is just attack here and try to get some damage on there. But I need to get units that can get over to the Gryphon. So... yeah, you know what? All right, here's what we'll do. We'll send our Elvish High Lord over. Soften him up a little. Very good. And then our Sharpshooter can blast and try to get the kill and maybe the level up. Perfect, and that restores the health. We can charge in with our Avenger. Delfador as well. And our White Mages can try to get in there as quickly as they can. Fire Mage... or excuse me, our Red Mage, same thing. Fugitive. Alright, now, as for our cavalry, like I said, I think we're going to just ignore this village, which is probably too tough to get to with our cavalry at this point. So let's head over there. And I'm not sure if they can really bypass mountains. I don't actually think they can. Unfortunately, we still don't have enough gold to recruit anything. I guess I could have sent Konrad over to maybe do that rather than just sitting on the base, but yeah, all right, that's going to do it for the turn. So I'm a little nervous now. They're probably going to attack the Mother Gryphon. Oh, no. Okay, coming under some attack. Shoot, taking more damage. Oh, come on, stay alive. Okay, still alive. If I can sneak in there and get a hit, I could steal the kill, perhaps. Just don't know if I'm going to be able to get in there. Perhaps with my... all right, let's see. Oh, yes, okay, we can get in there. Now we just have to hit one time with the bow. We've actually got 87% chance to land that kill. Let's try it. Oh, thankfully with that last attack. Here are the mother griffin's eggs. Excellent. We should be able to breed griffins for our own uses now. That's excellent. Okay, so thankfully we achieved our bonus objective. Now, of course, our Avenger is going to be in a bad spot, so we got to see if maybe we can bail him out here. Yeah, this is going to get nasty real quick. Now, I'm not sure if I should send Delfador in to attack this sleeping griffin or just kind of ignore it. I mean, got a reasonable chance to get a... Well, actually, odds are we're going to leave it probably with 8 health or 22 health rather than get the kill, but I don't know. Okay, our white mages unfortunately can't quite make it in there. With our sharpshooter, we'll maybe just capture that village. Let's just get in as far as we can with our units. You know what? We'll send Delfador up and around. We'll go like this, and we'll go like that. Send our hero in. Our fugitive can advance. There we go. All right, we're getting everybody involved here. Capture that village. Take our paladin up. So far, so good. A little bit nervous. So if I wanted to recall somebody else, probably the druid for the extra healing wouldn't be bad. We've also got this elvish fighter who actually has a decent amount of experience. Wouldn't be bad bringing him back. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to recruit units. There's nobody else. I mean, maybe this scout, but like, I don't know, 9 experience. It's not like it's a ton. There really isn't any water or swamps per se on this map, so merfolk are going to have to sit this one out. All right, we're going to end it there. Hopefully our Avenger can dodge the hits. Nice, there's a level up to get the health back. That's great. Okay, woke up that sleeping griffin. Thankfully doing a ton of damage to that ogre. That's going to help me out. Boy, this is going to be a tough one here. You can see that my opponent is really capturing a lot of villages as well, so it's going to make things tricky. All right. Okay, it's now daytime again, so some of our units getting an advantage. All right. How do we want to do this? So, sadly, none of these units can get in there to attack the ogre. However, our mages of light, at least one of them can. So we could go like this and get the kill there, or try anyway. Come on. Yes, perfect. And then our High Lord can step in and blast some fairy fire in there. Wow, that was absolutely rotten luck. Let's see if maybe we can blast this duelist for some big damage here with Delfador. That would be very nice. Nice, we dodged his hit. Okay, we didn't quite get the kill. However, our Avenger perhaps could try. Boy, the chance to hit this guy is pitiful. But we could try for our bow attack. I mean, we'd still have a 76% chance to get the kill just because we have 4 attacks. I think it might be better to kill the duelist as opposed to the griffin, but I don't know. So we will advance our fugitive in, get our white mage to move in, red mage as well. Everybody else is just kind of bringing up the rear a little bit. All right, so the big question is who do we attack? And I'm really thinking we go here. We just got to hit once. Oh, shoot. We had a 76% chance to get that kill, and we didn't get it. It's too bad. All right, let's see if maybe we can attack this cavalryman for some, big damage here. We just have to hit one time, and we get the kill. Let's try it. Perfect. Very nice. Okay. We have enough gold now to bring somebody else back. And so at this point, I actually would like to, as I mentioned, bring back the druid. Healing is nice. It's going to be tough to get her up to the front lines quickly, but I think we can do it. Otherwise, I think that's it for our turn. So thankfully, we don't have to worry about the griffin thing anymore, which is great. because we killed the mother Gryphon. A little sad that we're, killing her off and stealing her eggs, but we need it for the war effort, I guess. All right. Druid is going to advance. Okay, let's kind of survey this a little bit. So, okay, Duelist needs to die, Ogre needs to die, and then once we've done that, we have a bit of a shot here through and kind of try and rush the General. Now, the General, we probably have a pretty good chance with some magic attacks. It's pretty tough in melee and with range damage, but I think just if we can kind of mount a couple units there around him, we should be able to get a good finish. Now, it would be really nice to try to get the kill on one of these units with my red mage to try to get some extra experience. Who can it? Oh, yeah, let's go like this. Do that light beam. Nice, there we go. That got rid of the Duelist. Really hate those Duelists. They're kind of tricky. Okay, the Ogre, we can try to soften him up with our Sling. That's not going to be that helpful. Fireball, yeah. Good odds to hit, doesn't do a ton of damage. So we do need to soften him up a little bit. Here's what I'm thinking. We go Fugitive with Sling. Dang, okay, that didn't go as well as I was hoping it would. The Avenger, thankfully, can step over and do some more bow attacks. Maybe soften him a little more. Nice. Okay, he's at 30. Still, we would have to hit every single one to get the kill, and that's not the greatest odds of that happening. So that's not my favorite thing in the world. Delfador can't quite get in there to get the kill on him. Shoot, now I've actually kind of put myself in a bit of a tricky situation. About here. Actually, even lower odds to get the kill. You know what? All right, let's do this. We're going to have to be careful. Our red mage is going to be in a dangerous spot, but see, maybe we'll get lucky. Nice. One more. Oh, fantastic. That's incredible. And look at that. Huge XP boost there, and a very, very nice kill that we actually needed quite badly. Now, our sharpshooter is actually in a bit of a dangerous spot, so I would like to perhaps move out of there. Again, I think Delfador, we're just going to keep moving this way. We're going to sort of ignore what's going on over here and try to really head in for the enemy commander, I think. Now, the sharpshooter probably can't hold this on her own because really there's a lot of units coming down. So it would be good to maybe have like the hero and the ranger move in to sort of provide some backup. So let's do that. And we'll send one of our mages of light over as well to help and get some healing as well for our sharpshooter. Everybody else, we're going to advance this direction. We've got our cavalry over here kind of in a decent spot to actually do some work. My only concern now is this longbowman's going to be a problem for us because we don't have any ranged counter for that. So you know what? Let's kind of just play it a little bit reserved. What we'll do is we'll move our cavalry back like this. Actually, you know what? Let's go here and there. What I'm hoping is that they'll move into the open here and I can just attack them with the cavalry. But we'll see what happens. We don't quite have enough gold to recall. We could recruit, but I think I'm going to hold off until we have enough to recall rather than recruit. So at this stage, we're going to end our turn. Let's see what happens. A little bit nervous. Oh, shoot, and he woke up the Gryphon. Might end up causing me some problems. Yeah, going after my villages, kind of expected. We will have to be careful. It'd be very easy for them to get to Konrad, actually, so... Thankfully, that Gryphon going after the mage rather than my troops. Oh, and I forgot about this druid down here. Yeah, let's head over into the woods with our druid. Okay. Meanwhile, over here, now, they are in the open, so we're going to have to sort that out. All right, we've got the longbowman here. I think with a combination of different melee, we should be able to do some pretty good damage there. Now, here's the question. Do we want to start working on this ogre? Thinking probably yes, to be honest. We could try and kill the mage and the Gryphon, actually, and just ignore them completely, head straight north. I really don't hate that idea. These ogres, though, with their mobility is just insane, so you have to really be careful. Okay, let's go here. And then do some sword attacks, perhaps, on this little guy. Okay, that didn't work out as well as I was hoping. That's all right. We'll step up with our sharpshooter and just see if we can maybe get the... do some additional work with the sword. Okay, not quite the kill. That's fine. Mage of Light here just to heal. Hero actually might be better to retreat back down just to try to play a bit of defense. I think we're going to have to do. Now, our Grand Knight can charge in. Oh, and look at that. We could try for a big lance hit, but boy, we could take some serious punishment. Yeah, we could end up with almost no health. And the odds of us getting the kill are actually fairly low, sadly. What about our Paladin here? Yikes, this is going to be pretty nasty for damage, I think. If we hit both, we'd get the kill, but look at that. We could take some serious punishment. I don't know. I actually think maybe we retreat back a little bit more and keep kind of just letting him come to us. Yeah, I think that's probably what we have to do. Meanwhile, let's recall... Let's get that fighter at least. Yeah, I think we're going to end up having to fight for our life around the capital there, or around our base. In the meantime, though, let's just try and get everybody moving so we can get over to the enemy commander. Oh, and you know what? I actually almost forgot about this guy. So, yeah, okay, we can't get there with him anyway, with Kalenz. Hang on, can we get there with our... Oh, we can. All right, let's think about how we maybe want to deal with this longbowman. So we could go here. Morningstar. I mean, melee attacks are probably preferable, just given the range damage that can be put out there. So let's maybe try for some sword attacks. Ouch. Okay, we came out of that a little worse for wear, sadly. Of course, our fugitive is at a bit of a disadvantage, being that we are chaotic during the day. Although, if we step up with our Mage of Light like this, and then step in... Oh, shoot, I thought that would help a little bit. I guess not, because it's just making it day, so it's not really that helpful. All right, let's swing our Morningstar. Nice. Nice, we got lucky there. That's great. And then let's try some light beam attacks here. Oh, we got unlucky. Oh, my goodness. Okay, we got the kill at least. That's great. We took more damage than I wanted with my white mage, though. That's not good. Or my mage of light. So, that's fine. We'll just have to deal with it. All right, we'll head over here. And then we can cruise on through there. Oof. My white mage is now... Or my mage of light's in a bit of danger, which isn't ideal. This Gryphon could swoop down and attack us, which would be not good. Okay. So, I think that's going to do it for the turn. Be interesting to see what happens here. Okay, nice. Going after the Gryphon. Oh, nice. Okay, that ogre retreated back to fight the Gryphon. That's helpful. Okay, a little bit of healing going on. That's great. Nice. Okay, they kind of separated a tiny bit. That's going to help us, perhaps. All right, so... Yeah, we want to, like I said, we want to just start making a break for the enemy commander with as many of our units as we can. Probably like that. And then our fugitive actually wouldn't be so bad. Actually, maybe even our Mage of Light to go down and get some healing going. So let's do that. Red Mage can move up this way. I think we've got enough units now here combined to be able to deal with the enemy commander, provided he, of course, doesn't recruit a bunch of additional units. That's going to be the big trick there. Okay, so now let's figure out what's going on with this situation. So the mage here needs to die. Let's use the ranger to do that, perhaps, with sword attacks. Excellent. A little bit more experience there. And then we can probably Oh yeah, we can do some blasting of this ogre, so let's do that. Do some marksman attacks here. Very nice. Okay. Now, we might be able to get the kill with light beam, or at least get him very close. The danger is that that would put us in a not great spot, because then he could retaliate with those nasty cleaver attacks. Let's try it, though. I'm going to risk it. Shoot. Okay, and we only landed one. That's not great. Really didn't go well for us. Move our hero up into the mountains. Our fugitive probably would be good to kind of come play some defense, I think, rather than getting real aggressive and going north. So let's head south, I think. Yeah, we'll go into the mountains. Now, our cavalry... Again, the question is, at what point do we want to get our cavalry in there and start fighting? These swordsmen are tough customers. They can't make it to... Actually, you know what? Let's fight from the village here, maybe. Yeah, there we go. And then we've also got our druid here who can help us out. So we'll go like that. Okay, I think that's going to do it. I'm a little nervous about my white mage up there. Or mage of light, I should say, but... Okay, nice. Good damage there. Hero taking a bit of range damage. Ouch! Sharpshooter getting beat up a touch. All right. So, let's see. All right, the ogre, it would be great if we could get the kill on the ogre with our ranger. We'd have to hit 3 times, though, which is not likely. Maybe what we could do... Actually, let's just try it, because anything else we do is just going to immediately get the kill. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, we'll step up with our white mage. There we go. And then sharpshooter can advance and go for the village. Meanwhile, Delfador can charge right up in there, I think. Like this. Grab that village. We'll grab this village for the healing, and we'll move up there. This Mage of Light can stay there and keep getting a little bit more health back. Fugitive. Actually, shoot, our hero took a little more damage than I would have liked, actually. But you know what? Let's maybe try for some sword action here. See if we can whittle him down a little more. Nice. We kind of use that high ground a bit to our advantage. And the higher defense offered by our position versus his. So we're at 60%, he's at 50%, and we're a little bit stronger in melee than he is, given that we're the hero is a melee-focused unit, whereas the sharpshooter's more of... Or, excuse me, the longbowman's more of a ranged-focused unit. That was helpful. Alright, now we can probably start wailing on this guy, so let's try... I think we'll just go for some sword attacks here. Nice. Very nice. Okay, that's great. And you know what? Maybe we even use our druid to get the kill here. Have to be careful. I don't want to leave the druid open to big attacks from swordsman down there. Actually, you know what? We could... I'm going to say we could play it safe and... no, you know what? Let's do it. It's going to be a risk, but do our thorns here. Nice. Okay, great experience gain. Then we'll step our paladin over, and we'll... Oh, shoot. And we would need to hit twice. That's so frustrating. So, 7.8% chance to get the kill. Yeah, we'll try for the lance here. Oh, dang it. Okay, well, at least we hit the one time. This little guy can advance over... into the woods. And then, you know what? Let's get Konrad involved, because I don't think we're going to be really focusing on recruiting more units at this stage. And our Mage of Light's going to Probably continue to hang out. Although, really, does he need more help? Ah, it's probably safer. All right, we're going to end it there. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's what I was worried about. Oh, okay, she survived, thankfully. Oh, no, not my hero. No, stay alive. Yes, okay. Oof, that hero is about to die. That is pretty scary. Yikes, okay. Well, we've got to get a kill here with the... something. Okay, you know what? We've got a chance to get the Morningstar kill. Nice, okay. That just saved us, I think. And then if we hit 2 out of 3, we will get the kill and evolve. Got a 64% chance. The problem is if we don't get it, we're basically going to lose our hero. So, that's kind of unfortunate. The druid here could... Actually, okay, maybe between all of our units we can try and get the kill here. That would be the best situation. So we're going to roll our knight down. You know what? Let's get aggressive here and go for the lance shot. Nice. Okay, we took a lot of damage, but that's all right. Okay, and then... let's see, what kind of damage can we do? Pretty good, actually. What kind of damage here? Not bad. All right, let's see. We can whittle him down with some sword attacks. Hopefully we actually land. Okay, we landed a couple of them. Let's step over like this, do some bow hits. Hopefully we land a few of them. Nice, okay. 12. So now we'd have to land 2 out of 3. And if we don't, we're going to lose our druid. Oh, come on. Yes, okay. And there we go. Now our druid has evolved into an elvish shide. And of course, that unit is basically flying. You can see the wings there. So that's really, really good. That's going to help us out tremendously. Meanwhile, let's get Konrad over here to help. Actually, let's undo that. Although, you know what? Yeah, it'd be nice to maybe for him to try and kill the mage. The mage is probably going to blast the Grand Knight for some damage, which is not ideal. Okay, now let's figure out this hero situation. So again, if we hit twice, we're good. Yes, yes! Okay, that's fantastic. That was definitely a gamble. But now we have our Elvish Champion, which is amazing. Very powerful melee unit and pretty good bow attacks as well. Our White Mage is looking great. Let's advance there. Now, here's the big question. Who do we want to all send north? So, I don't think our Ranger or our White Mage are going to get there in time to be part of this battle. Our Red Mage certainly could get there, so let's do that. Maybe our Avenger can grab the income here. Meanwhile, Delfador and Kalenz could get in there to try to blast him for some damage here. So let's maybe give that a shot. Between the two of them, I think they could almost get the finish right here. Let's just see, was there anything else we really needed to do at this point? I think so. Fortunately, I don't have a ton of gold right now, but I'm hoping that that early finish bonus will be substantial. So let's get in there, do some damage. Come on. Oh my gosh, that really sucked. Okay, let's try that Fairy Fire. Nice. This might be it. Excellent. Wow, that was great. We have defeated them. Now what do we do? We must continue north. It is too late to return to the safety of Valensifar or Alduin before winter falls. We must therefore cross the great river and continue toward the land of the dwarves. Hurry, let us go. With these Gryphon eggs, we should be able to breed Gryphons that will serve us. When they are large enough to carry mounts, we can hire Gryphon riders. let us continue onward. All right, there you have it. Victory. We've emerged victorious. Now, as I mentioned, unfortunately, we only had 23 gold remaining, so that wasn't ideal. But we finished 9 turns early, and the early finish bonus is 24 gold per turn. And that means that our total bonus was 216, our total gold was 239. And at 40% carryover, we actually get 96 bonus gold to start the next scenario on top of whatever we're going to start with anyway. So, you know what? That's not too shabby. I'm quite happy with that. And overall, this actually went super well. When you think about it, I mean, we have now an Elvish champion. Again, that was quite a gamble to get him, but we got it. And then we also have an Elvish Shide. So 2 of our units evolved, and that's really good for us. And then, of course, really a lot of the other killing was done by our level 3 units already. So nothing too crazy there, although we did get some more experience with our Red Mage. All in all, though, I'm very, very happy with how that one went. It actually could have been kind of dangerous for us, especially when we were in and amongst the mountains there with some of the enemy forces coming our way. But we managed to kind of weather the tide and get through it. So, that's going to do it for scenario 10. So what we'll do here is we will save the game, call this complete, or completed, I guess. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.